So I wanted to give a bit of an update. In fact, I wanted to give a game update today because, ta-da, it's the anniversary of getting onto Steam in early access. But there are a few things that are currently broken in the game, which is largely why there hasn't been an update over the last several months. I'll get into that a little bit more in a minute. But the very, very short version of this probably very long video is that updates are coming. I wanted one today, but it didn't quite happen. So I at least wanted to, get the word out and say, hey, Slayers is back. We've got some really cool, crazy ideas on the horizon. There's been a ton of prototyping of things. So we're going to be pushing out quite a lot of stuff in kind of rapid succession over the next several weeks or months. To get some feedback on and find out, really what's hitting and what's not. And yeah, it should be a very exciting time is what I'm thinking. I've been pretty excited over the last few months to share some of this stuff, but we've kept it pretty tight-lipped. But yeah, it's coming very, very soon. So that's the short version. Since it's been, a year, I figured I'd kind of talk through what's happened over the last year. So we launched, and that was pretty wild. That was 6 years for me in the making of getting to Steam and having a real game on Steam, even if it's in early access, even if it's very much in an alpha state, or if you're generous, a beta state. It's still, it got a lot of love, and I mean, it was extremely exciting. Leffen played it and really digged what we were putting out. But, things kind of slowed down, and there's a lot of reasons for that. And I don't know if I'll go into all of them right here, but odds are I probably will. So one of the things is that, we were pretty low on funds at the time that we released the game. And so it was really hard to get more content out. We ended up being able to pitch to investors, and we got some funding to continue development. But as you know, 2020 was kind of, you were there. It was a pretty crazy year. The world was pretty wild. And there were a lot of complications in development. We got the SPI out, which was, it was kind of crazy. That whole, 2 months leading up to that was pretty insane. And like I said, for me, probably, this was really the biggest reason for the lack of updates was that 2020 hit me pretty hard. I had already been working on, Slayers and metagames for over 6 years at that point, pouring everything that I had into it, and I burned out. At some point I realized I was crazy depressed, just bad in a bad way. And so it's kind of funny, as soon as I had a name for it, I was like, okay, I can get proactive about this. I can so I Googled a list of things that release dopamine, and I just started doing them. I started exercising again and sleeping better and meditating and eating bananas, and they say avocado is another one. There's a few foods that do that. Anyway, over time, the stuff really added up. I got more social, all that kind of stuff. And, it was a slow process, but I got myself right, which if I'm I'm the team captain, I'm more or less shot calling this whole project. And, being the, hey, we're doing really awesome things out here kind of guy, and I'm depressed, then things are going to slow down. There were other complications, just given the nature of working with a lot of freelance artists and programmers and whatever else, if there's ever a gap, they need to get paid. So they need to find another project to be working on or work on their own. And so I kind of found myself in a weird position where we got the funds, but I was burnt out as hell. And I didn't hardly have a team to help me fix the very many things that are broken in the game and to prototype and create the things that I've been dreaming about. And so, all of this, this is not a pity party type of thing, but just to give some transparency on what all went down. That's what went down. But anyway, like there's a happy ending to this. At some point towards the end of the year, Blank had rejoined the team, and I would say that was really where the page turned, because so Blank, for those who don't know, was one of the original 2 programmers who helped to create this version of Slayers that you guys have been playing. He and Shmoo, but primarily Blank, had spearheaded Earthromancer, which is another platform fighter, and it's really cool. So if you haven't, played that or tried it, I'd suggest checking it out. He's got a demo that's really, it's the core game. It's got some bugs, but it's pretty sick. Anyway, enough plugging Blank's game that I do love and will beat anyone in. I'm sick in Earthromancer. So that important aside is is that Blank rejoined the team. He had a ton of really cool ideas. I don't want to get too into it because I don't want to spoil anything, but just stuff that made us all really rethink what we were building and what we could build. And so that was pretty exciting. So all of these things kind of came together towards the end of the year, and since then it's been go. We've been hiring people slowly but steadily. We've been prototyping a ton of crazy stuff. So that's some of the stuff that we'll be rolling out really soon. I really wanted to get an update out today. It would have been so hyped to have on the anniversary, like the big comeback of the game, but the good news is within probably a week or two, there will be the start of many updates coming out. So Slayers is back, baby. That's the title of the video, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so that's really, I think that's really it. Thanks everyone who has, stuck it out this far. I know it's been kind of awkward with all the kind of radio silence. I've been doing my best, and it's good to be back, let me say, because I was really not myself last year in a big way. I was in a bad place. But I guess if any of you watching this, it may be unlikely, hopefully everyone's doing great. If you're not, feel free to reach out to me. Like, I'm a good listener. I don't really know how to say it. Either YouTube comment or DM me on Discord, whatever. Like, I don't know. I want to help. I want this to be like a wholesome, positive community that helps each other. Because that's kind of what I'm about. Anyway, that's just sort of an aside. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you're looking forward to this update. This is an announcement of an announcement. But it is what it is. Anyway, I love you. Fix your sleep schedule. I don't know, good luck. Have a good day. And I hope to see you around, either on the Discord or in the YouTube comments, whatever. Have a good one.